pipeline, I think, but it must have made it to Instagram, like normie Instagram, and I found it so funny.
Someone said,
Hey, love, I saw this like a week ago, and I fucking died.
Yeah, this is probably the funniest meme I've ever seen.
I didn't want to share it for you.
Yeah.
It went mainstream. Ethan repeatedly saying, this? Stream for real.
"This?
Yeah.
Where?"
I just thought it was so goofy.
It was on Twitter, it was on Instagram, meme pages were reposting
So
it.
someone said he looks
Really?
like he's hiding the zombie bite from the group.
That's true. I see it.
You're like concerned.
I don't know why my face looks so like this. I think someone must have edited.
Yeah.
this.
No, bro, that's just your face.
Your Honor, I was being silly and making a comedy show.
I'm sure, but it just
No,
fully-
bro, stop.
No,
Look,
the saturation
There's like
is-
weird age and saturation stuff.
I don't think it's
maybe.
aged. I think it's just slightly saturized.
No, that ain't normal. Somebody definitely.
No, it's only saturation or
You know what? I'm gonna say. You guys are like, oh, Ethan needs to disclose that the feed. Let's
Hassan!
give Hassan.
Do a quick count.
Have you ever heard anyone project this hard in your life? I don't get it.
1, 2.
One day they were murdered, by the way. Bro, who gives a shit? They're literally Israeli embassy workers. They're working for a fucking terrorist organization called the ADL, is a terror supporting organization. They support Israel's war crimes, first of all. And an Israeli embassy, if you work for them, you're like participating in like a war crime country. So, not that you should get shot, but I don't really give a shit if you get shot. You feel me?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Damn,
21,
bro,
22,
you're
23, 24, 25,
insane.
26.
He is brain rotted, dude. He's like online all day, every day. He doesn't take care of his kids. He doesn't do this. He doesn't clean the house. There's dog shit all over his house. Like, bro. He said his kids got giardia, which is like a fucking bacterial infection from dog shit. So your kids are crawling around the house and they got dog shit on their hands or something and ate it.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 33, 34 Instagram stories. You know what it's like to wake up after 6 hours of sleep and be like, ow. Get a life. Oh God. Oh God. Anyways. Do you guys want to enjoy this with me? Okay, we have a IDub story. We have another story about the Israeli embassy workers that were killed. One day after, Snark subreddit just reported Palestinian refugee and advocate to the FBI. This is the person that filed the fraudulent FBI report against Palestinian advocate and refugee Ahmed. If you recognize him, this guy is literally running. Well, you want to know? I want to be cautious about words. Allegedly running pushing his organization and pretending like it helps Palestinian people. Meanwhile, it's just an attempt to help push Israeli propaganda.
Yep. Literally. Ethan recently did like a donation event for Palestinians, but it wasn't really going toward Palestinians. It was going towards this dude that works at this fucking organization that like it's pro-Israel. That's it. Allegedly.
Okay, he's talking about this guy. He was last featured on the show for this tweet It shows his Twitch channel. Shows this guy's TikToks. Shows more of this guy Ahmed's tweets. H3H3 fan fiction, I guess, being written now. Insider tea on iDubbbz. I like how he goes from like what he views as like serious journalism, defending a Palestinian man who loves advocating for Israel's ability to do whatever the fuck they want. That's like, he's like, this is real journalism. I need to make sure everybody knows how wonderful Ahmed is. He's a wonderful person. He helps spread the good word of Israel. Okay, this is real journalism right here. And then he goes immediately to Islam. Just immediately, like the whiplash is so amazing. Insider tea on iDubbbz. For context, I live in Seattle. I just had a new roommate move in. My new roommate and I were discussing shows that we watch, and I mentioned I watch H3. She was familiar with the podcast, but had no idea about any drama surrounding the show regarding iDubbbz, Hasan, and co. I mentioned something about iDubbbz Content Cop debacle, and she told me iDubbbz was a regular at her old job. iDubbbz and his girlfriend, wife, would come into this shop regularly, and they were notoriously bad tippers. I was told they would tip 10%.
Oh my god.
If anything. Majority of the time, they didn't leave a tip. One time in particular, my roommate had asked iDubbbz to repeat his order, and he apparently gave back a crazy attitude saying he ordered the same thing as his wife. I was told that iDubbbz had some sassy / bad customer moments. For more context, my roommate had no idea who iDubbbz was and was told by her coworkers that he was famous.
Wow.
And it continues.
Amazing. Amazing.
And then everyone clapped. You have to understand, these are the same people who matched with Noah Samson on Hinge and then were concocting plans about going on a date with him to approach him.
To approach him and get him to spill the beans or tell him to say some crazy shit that they can then tell Ethan about.
Him and say, why do you defend anti-Semitic people? Why do you defend rape deniers? And we're posting his location, we're doxing him. Just normal behavior, by the way. Just normal
human behavior. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Your Honor, I was being silly. What was he being silly about?
Okay.
Let's just
Like, Olivia is like babying him like he's a baby.
Oh, is this about the zombie bite clip?
Yep.
That was really funny, dude. He was so mad about that. He was so mad.
Yep.
It's cute that he's trying to rewrite him being ass mad about that clip and be like, it's called being silly and making a comedy show.
Sure, buddy.
Dog, we saw that shit. Okay, like, I don't know who you're fooling. We saw that. That was not you doing a comedy show. It was very awkward. Okay?
That was you getting triggered as fuck and getting mad at your crew.
Let me see.
Yeah, she's gonna show it. She's gonna show it.
Where is it? I want to show you guys the clip because it was really funny. For any of you who haven't seen it, I don't have this shit on hand, man. I gotta look for it. This
I
clip.
found a really
This was really.
funny meme while being in the bathroom just now. And it's some sort of like hater pipeline, I think, but it must have made it to Instagram, like normie Instagram, and I found it so funny.
someone said
Hey, love, I saw this like
Yeah.
a week ago and I fucking died.
Yeah, this is probably the funniest meme I've ever seen.
I didn't want to share it for you.
Yeah.
It went mainstream
Ethan repeatedly saying this.
for real.
this?
Yeah.
Where?
I just thought it was so goofy.
It was on Twitter, it was on Instagram, meme pages were reposting
So
it.
someone said he looks
Really?
like he's hiding the zombie bite from the group.
That's true. I see it.
You're like concerned.
I don't know why my face looks so like this. I think someone must have edited.
Yeah.
this.
No, bro, that's just your face.
Your Honor, I was being silly and making a comedy show.
I'm sure,
Yeah,
but
okay.
just
No,
fully.
bro, stop.
No,
Look
the-
at it.
the saturation
There's like
is turned
weird
up.
age and saturation stuff.
I don't think it's aged. I think it's just slightly saturized.
No, that ain't normal. Somebody definitely.
No, it's only saturation or.
You know what? I'm gonna say. You guys are like, oh, Ethan needs to disclose that the feed. Let's
Hassan!
defend
Hassan!
Your Honor, I was being silly and making a comedy show. That's why I was in a fit about Hasan.
I don't think it's aged. I think it's just slightly saturized.
No, that ain't normal. Somebody definitely.
No, it's only saturation or.
You know what? I'm gonna say. You guys are like, oh, Ethan needs to disclose that the feed. Let's defend
Hasan!
Hasan.
Hassan! Bro brings up Hassan when he stubs his toe, dude. Bro brings up Hassan when he can't get a shit out in the toilet and he's trying to take a shit and he's trying to push Hassan. Ah! Bro's crazy. He can't stop thinking about Hassan, dude.
Let's defend Hasan.
Every fucking corner in every possible way.
Oh, shut
His
up.
feet are not that big.
Even Dan's like, oh, shut up. Nobody's defending anything.
Every fucking corner
Nobody's
in every
defending
possible way.
anything. Oh, shut
His
up.
feet are not that big. The minute that this meme, everybody's laughing about how terrible I look. It's like, oh,
It's not about terrible.
No, it's
it's
your
not about you
concerned
looking
look.
terrible. It's the look on your face.
That is not original, bro. You can tell on the edges. It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's
I don't think
edited,
it's
bro.
okay.
Maybe.
You know,
Okay.
let's just defend.
Okay. Calm down. That's Olivia. Olivia is literally babying him, bro. They're babying. The whole crew has to baby him.
How terrible I look. It's like, oh,
It's not about terrible.
No, it's
It's
your
not about you
concerned
looking
look.
terrible. It's the look on your face.
That is not original, bro. You can tell on the edges. It's not.
Okay,
It's
I don't think
edited,
it's
bro.
okay.
Maybe.
You know,
Okay,
let's
okay,
Just defend
okay.
Hasan more.
I want
please.
to see
You guys
the
are
original now.
cooking.
Oh my god, bro. What a fucking train wreck.
Dude. Oh, dude. I love this tweet
What
so
a
much.
train
This is
wreck.
Just a repost of it. Ethan Klein run a sex criminal scene here getting laughed at by his entire crew and then instinctively bringing up Hasan as a shield.
Failed dodge. Damn.
And then, I don't know, free scroll Twitter. I'm not that brave. But there, someone here, yeah. It is really funny that he keeps
You guys are like, oh,
insisting-
Ethan needs to just
No, not that far.
stuff.
I don't think it's aged. I think it's just slightly just
No,
fully.
bro, stop.
No,
Look at
the
it.
saturation
There's like
is turned
weird
up.
age and saturation.
Look, this is the clip. Oh, dude, that's the same face. That's the face. He does the face. He does the face. He does the face, and then when people make fun of him, he complains about it and says that you guys are talking about making fun of him and like not talking about Hasan or whatever. It's like, what the fuck, bro? You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
And
You're a bitch ass Zionist Israel war crime supporter. It's not edited. Not edited at all.
no, that ain't normal. Somebody definitely.
No, it's only saturation or.
You know what? I'm gonna say. You guys are like, oh, Ethan needs to disclose that the feed. Let's defend Hasan at every fucking corner
Nobody's
in every
defending
possible way.
anything. Oh, shut
His
up.
feet are not that big. The minute that this meme, everybody's laughing about how terrible I look. It's like, oh,
It's not about terrible.
No, it's
It's
your
not about you
concerned
looking
look.
terrible. It's the look on your face.
That is not original, bro. You can tell on the edges. It's not. It's not.
Okay, I
It's
don't think
edited,
it's
bro.
okay.
Maybe.
You know,
okay.
let's just defend Hasan more.
I want
please.
to see
You guys
the
are
original
cooking.
now.
All,
Because
all
I
this
think
is doing
I
is
don't-
proving the point that you would hide the bite from us. So
Yeah.
Damn. Get him,
I think
AB.
it's
Get him,
that
AB.
change.
Also, you do look great. Like you have a funny
Yeah, you don't
face.
look like
and
that.
I don't think you look
that's
weird
what
at
I
all.
wanna hear.
You look beautiful,
No.
gorgeous even.
Yeah,
I don't
you have
know.
nothing to say about this.
Gorge.
I don't want to hear it.
I want the
I don't
truth
think
just
it's
like
edited.
you.
So was this like a is this like a snark thing or is this?
I don't.
Oh my
The
god.
snarkers. They must be the ones doing this. It must be the snarkers. Arrgh. I like how he's trying to rewrite history. It was called being silly and making a comedy show.
No,
No,
it's not.
I think it's just a funny.
I've
looks
never
like
seen
a-
this account ever in my life. I could have cropped the name out,
No,
but it just came up natural on my Instagram. I've never seen a non H3 like
I have.
from us on Instagram ever. And there it is.
There it is.
We,
Get fucked. You loser.
Anyways,
That was great.
continues.
Yeah.
Excited that Hasan is banned.
Yep.
Whatever this is. Only one community reported a Palestinian refugee to the FBI. It wasn't ours.
He just needs to get off the
Also, this
internet.
is
He needs to get off the internet. Ethan Klein has to. Like, he's going crazy.
Hilarious that he's trying to frame himself as I'm supporting Palestine, the Palestinian cause, by promoting charitable organizations. Dude, you promoted a guy who's like actively trying to whitewash the genocide and pretend like Israel isn't actively the primary reason why this genocide is continuing. None of the money that is being donated to that guy's charity
Mm-hmm.
is going to Palestinian people.
Yep. Literally.
And then more comments about iDubbbz. And then a clip from Anissa from years ago.
There was a TikTok that came out from a girl who went on a date with Ian before he met me. And she took lurk photos of him that he didn't even know existed. It really hurt him to see that. He was just trying to date. And this girl took he didn't know that those photos existed. I showed him and I was like, did you know that these photos existed? Because it doesn't look like you knew. There's one of him from behind and she like took a picture of him from behind in the parking lot. And another where he's like looking at something and she took a picture. Yeah. She said that he took her to Cheesecake Factory and he didn't pay, which I totally believe.
Which is a hilarious clip.
That's funny
It's
as
so
shit.
funny because these people, it's like the enemy is both weak and strong, by the way. All right? The enemy is both weak and strong. It's that Ian is totally whipped. He was a virgin until he met Anissa. He's never been on a date or talked to women ever before in his life. And she is an evil succubus that tricked him. And, you know, he does whatever she wants. And then also there's a clip of her being like, I believe he didn't pay. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. So wait, is it that he's in control of his actions and he does what he wants to do? Or is it that she controls all his Huh?
I don't get it. I don't get it either. They're just hateful bigots.
What?
Hateful bigots.
And then just more Hasan ban information. Okay, now finally, after like 15 Instagram stories. Oh my God. Taylor Lorenz tweeted out saying Hasan has been banned for 24 hours for covering the shooter's manifesto, even while denouncing it. Yet another example of social media censorship of newsworthy information and coverage.
Facts.
And
Facts.
Ethan Klein goes on to say Taylor Lorenz begins the sweeping process. She is without a doubt the biggest hack loser in journalism. I say in quotes because any reputable organization wouldn't hire her for free after her insane lying scandal. What a terrible and talentless person.
Talking about it today, so
Wait. And from my understanding, what he's talking about is completely unsubstantiated. Unsurprising. I know. Yeah.
All right, we're not going to watch this whole thing. It's like an hour long. But, like, yeah, check out Denim's. Check out Denim's TV archive. And then check out Denim's on Twitch. She's on Twitch.
Taking
strong to fall. Our strength and wealth, the envy of them all. Oil gold, who needs homes when we have power? We're untouchable, reverend every hour. Yeah, march to the anthem of the tyrant's reign. Oh yeah, bow down to the power, feel the burning flame. Oh yeah, we're the force that cannot be tamed. In this nation ruled by the iron fist we proclaim. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the land of the tyrant, where the sun never sets, we march to the beat of oppression's drums. With a powerful